Hello, my name is Cornelius Henderson, and I will be trying something new, a new food. So, the food that I decided to try was buckwheat. I got some Bob Mills buckwheat. I've never tried buckwheat, so let's see how it goes. So, some fun facts about buckwheat: it is not wheat, it is actually a fruit seed. It's not a grain, but it's grain like, and it's called a pseudo cereal, meaning its seeds' culinary use is the same as cereals. The seeds come from flowers like this in the background, and that's how they harvest it. It is best grown in colder climates. Most of buckwheat is produced in Russia and China. America also grows it. It grows like in the northeastern parts of the United States and sometimes in the Midwest. Um, Buckwheat flour is also popular, and people use it as a flour alternative. And it has a short lifespan if it's grounded up, so people usually use it for like pancakes and things of that nature. And it may be good for those with gluten allergies, although I read that you should still read the packages and make sure it wasn't made, with other wheat products or grains that could cause an allergy. Okay, so what did I think of the food buckwheat? Unfortunately, mine came out a little mushy, but the taste was pretty good. It was my first time cooking it. And usually, when it's mushy, they make what's called buckwheat porridge, and they just add milk and cinnamon and put some fruits on it. So it probably would have been best for that and not a dinner type meal, but it was still good. The smell was it wasn't bad. It's just a distinct smell, I guess, for buckwheat. Um, the texture is good. It's not hard or anything. Of course, you can see it's mushy there. I think it'd be good if it was with vegetables and paired with some meats. You don't need a lot of seasoning. Like I put just a little salt, and it really absorbed it, so it's easy to season. And since I live alone, no one else tried it, so I think I asked someone else to try it one day and or come over to try it and see what they think. So why did I choose buckwheat? Well, I chose buckwheat because I have heard about it, but I've never tried it. It's nothing that's native to Texas or Mississippi where I grew up at. So, and no one really ate that, not that I knew of. Um, I just heard from like other countries say that they eat buckwheat as a porridge or they eat it with their meal. So I just said, let me try it since I've heard about it. And I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to try a different food that's healthy and nutrient dense. So, why do I think buckwheat is considered a nutrient dense food? It's considered a complex carbohydrate. A one-fourth cup cooked serving is 160 calories. It has no fat, no added sugars, no sodium. It has 33 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein, and 1 gram of fat. It also has calcium, iron, and potassium. So it has a bunch of healthy nutrients, and it has none of the bad fats, sugars, and sodium. So how did I cook buckwheat? Pretty much just followed the steps and the instructions on the back of the package. One thing it didn't say do was to soak the buckwheat for 30 minutes to an hour. That's just something I read and saw on a YouTube video. But some people say don't soak it. Some people say soak it overnight. But of course, if you soak it, it makes it cook faster. So I guess it just depend on what you feel or what the package say, because it could just depend on the seeds that were cultivated. And then you just follow the steps here and cook into tender. Don't do like I did. Don't cook it too long. As soon as the seeds seem like they're tender enough, take it off the eye and drain the water, and you're good to go. So, in conclusion, overall, I feel like buckwheat is a good addition to my diet. I think it has a good texture, good flavor. It's filling. It's a good alternative to other grains and other carbohydrates out there. So I'm gonna definitely, include it in my diet more. I am looking forward to seeing other people's recipes they suggest I try, and I'll also be looking for some in the meanwhile as well. Thank you, and this is my presentation on trying something new.